everybody. You learned something today.
That is the segment.
You found something good about the Giants. It was hard to do. But anyway, although I do love Dayball, right? I played with Brian Dayball in Buffalo. He's an excellent coach. A lot of shout out to him. He got Josh Allen playing at an elite level. So moving right along, I'm gonna go with Washington.
Okay.
Commanders. I think they did a solid job. I think for A in class, I would go with probability class this year. They did a good job, right? It was tough, but they found ways to find the answers, up and down the year, right?
What is probability class?
But look, I feel like when they got to Week 10, right, against the Bucs, everybody counted them out. Everybody. I'm sure guys in their front office, hey, we can't beat Tom Brady and the Buccaneers. What did they do, right? What did they do? They beat all odds. They came in there. They got turnovers on defense, even though they lost Chase Young that game. They played well on defense. And Taylor Heineke, he played great. I think if you had a team, right, or a quarterback where you're looking for a quarterback to be a franchise guy, and you're looking for a guy just to carry your team until you get that guy, maybe in the draft or free agency, he's the guy you get.
You like him?
I like him. Little guy, he plays hard, tough, It's like something about him, man, that you love about him, right? Even in the playoffs, when I played him in Buffalo, or not Buffalo, in the Bucs, he kept going. They kept going.
He did. That was a great game.
I love that guy, man, and that team. So they showed some heart.
Heineke is like Diet Fitzpatrick and like dollar store Favre. Like,
oh man,
gunslinger, and you watch him and you like him. Yeah. We all like him on the show. Like he balls. I just don't know if he's going to be doing for the Commanders this fall. I'm going to talk about the Eagles, and I know it's supposed to be something from the season, but here in the NFL there is no off season. So I could go in a million different ways. They made the playoffs with a new head coach and a new quarterback, and it was really, really great season for them. We loved them. However, they also gave us the most compelling piece of videotape this side of the Batman. They get an A in physical education based on Nick Sirianni versus Kimmy Chex in basketball. Let's go to the mystical breakdown of Sirianni versus Chex. Here we go. Sirianni wins 8-5 to go to 1-0 on the season. Kimmy shoots 5 of 14 with 8 boards, only 1 air ball. Sirianni 8 for 14 with 10 boards, no air balls. And you see on the right, Kimmy Chex suffered a fall in the middle of the kept playing. And Nick Sirianni played
Does Rap Sheet have an update?
I wish he did. Right now, what I should be doing is throwing the sound of Kimmy Chex talking about the tough loss, but I didn't produce it fully, so we can only imagine what she might say. Damn it. Thanks, Kimmy.
Good job, Nick.
Well
Pretty
done.
cool, right?
Well done. So
all right, come on.
Cowboys.
Let's do this. There were a lot of questions about America's team heading into the season, especially when it came to defense. But with the additions of defensive coordinator Dan Quinn and the development of young talent like Micah Parsons and Trayvon Diggs, who was a turnover machine, a magnet for that ball, the Cowboys aced the subject of evolutionary biology. How?
Okay.
Well, apparently their ability to transform into one of the best defenses in the league, though takeaway turnover dependent. But they did go from 28th in scoring defense in 2020 to 7th in 2021 under the steady hand of evolutionary biologist Dan Quinn. They also led the league, guys, with 35 takeaways. Big part of the turnaround was adding a transcendent talent in Micah Parsons, but I do think we have to credit Quinn for how he used Micah as well. He didn't just stick him at linebacker and call it a day. He moved him all over the field, used him as a pass rusher, and if Quinn wasn't so creative, Parsons wouldn't have been in position to rack up 13 sacks. Unbelievable, and run away with that defensive rookie of the year. Let Trayvon Diggs play as well, guys. He took advantage of
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
incredible ball skills.
Oh, my God.
It's so crazy. 11 interceptions, first team All-Pro. There's still plenty of work to be done in Dallas, but we have to give the Cowboys credit for the dramatic turnaround in the span of just one season. And Dan Quinn, you're that dude.
Love it.
I love Dan Quinn. He doesn't get enough credit.
Coach Quinn. It's kind of crazy he wasn't chosen as a head coach somewhere because he was that good.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, hello, good people. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Jobu, as well as Joe Bear in the house. And as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. So let's get open for business here, and let's wake up the football gods. Before I welcome all the ladies, we have some people I haven't seen before. We got Twinkie up in here. Okay, what's up, Twinkie? How are you doing? We have somebody, Alice Finnot, Alex. Here's what I want you to understand. This is my house, and I appreciate everybody's welcome in my house and stuff. have a take and don't suck. And when you come into my house, have your crap together, okay? Now my dad sent me an email, said, son, I love watching you, me and your mother, but you cuss too much, and it's just not right. And I said, Dad, I'll do better. I'm sorry, Dad. I didn't mean to disappoint you. So, Alex, this is the kinder, gentler Mark Holmes. Understand when you say we could afford Bobby Wagner if we weren't paying Dak Prescott $40 million a year.
No, it's the law.
Just wait a minute.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, real hating, man, that's like an art form, man. You know, it's like you like a born a hater, you know, like myself, man. You know, a lot of cats think they hate, but, man, I mean, I'm mad at everything, man. You know, brother got a nice car, man. Why you got a car, man? I only got one car. Why you got 3 cars or a wife or all that, man? That's played out, man. I hate on it till he's totally broke and ain't got nothing like me, you know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, that's what real hating is all about, man.
That's what real hating is all about. Alex, here's what's funny. Dak Prescott, yes, technically his contract pays him $40 million a year. But guess what, my man? Last year it was $17 million cap hit. $17 million. $17 million. To put that in perspective, right now, Carolina owes Sam Darnold $18.5 million, which is the same number that Dak Prescott's cap number will be this year. Understand, the Washington football team is paying Carson Wentz $29 million this year, which will be $11 million more than what Dak Prescott is getting. Understand, Kirk freaking Cousins is a $46 million hit this year when Dak Prescott will be in 18. Understand, Matty Ice will be a $45 million cap hit when Dak Prescott's cap number is $18 million. Understand that Aaron Rodgers just got a 4-year, $150 million guaranteed contract yesterday, and that didn't preclude them from franchise tagging Devontae Adams. Now, understand, when you say that the Cowboys could sign, the Cowboys could have signed a hell of a lot of mother humpers. I'm trying to see what I did there. I'm trying to do better. I didn't say mother effers. I said mother humpers. They could have signed a lot of mother humpers those 4 years when Dak Prescott was making $680,000 and $2 million the 4th year. So don't come in here with that dog crap on your shoes, because I'm going to call you out on it. And while I'm here, you know, the ladies calm the savage beast. So what's up, Ava? How you doing? Ava, how good? Miss Hot Sauce, Lola. Can't forget Stacy Schubert. What's up, Stacy? There's Gina. Really, she's a Rose. Her last name's Thorne. What's up, Gina? How's everybody doing tonight? We're kind of doubling up. Did I miss is Gina C in here? I don't see Gina C. Did I miss? I know. Did I get Lola? I thought I saw Joanne. Joanne, where are you, Joanne? I guess she's not here just yet. All right. I'm sure they'll be here in a bit. How's everybody doing here? Welcome to the Dallas broke ass mother humpers. Because we broke ass. We broke. We don't know what we're doing. I literally feel like the Dallas Cowboys just don't have a clue as to what they want to do, where they want to be, who they want to keep, what kind of team identity, if they're going to be a free agent player, if they're not going to be a free agent player, if they're going to keep Amari, if they're going to trade Amari, they're going to cut Amari, if they're going to go ahead and get rid of D-Law because they asked him for a pay cut, and then they turn around and say, you know, he's not going anywhere. I'm just like, what are we doing? I feel like we are
held hostage at the whim of a madman. The whim of a madman. I like that.
that we are held by the pressure of the will of a madman. Yeah, well, you know what, Hawk? I meant, you know, there's been so much stuff that's going on. I actually meant to do a video about that. well, not per se Skip Bayless. I'm sure he's always throwing shade on Dak. You remember, just like Alex here, who's up here, well, the Cowboys' window's closed because they paid the quarterback $75 million, when in actuality it meant nothing as far as the cap. That was the bonus money, the guaranteed money, and all that stuff, which is stretched out to the length of the contract. Skip Bayless is a I almost said effing, but freaking idiot. He is just stupid, and he's lying to you. Skip Bayless is constantly lying and shading the truth, okay? Because let me pull, I'll pull this up real quick. Okay. Dallas Cowboys. Because it is true. It is true that Amari Cooper, coming to the Cowboys, ended up saving that season. I'm not going to dispute that one bit, that Amari Cooper and what he did saved the season. Because we were 3-5. We were dead in the water. And we were playing like ass. And our receiving core was ass. Now, I want you to understand, let's see, I'm trying to pull this up here, because what people don't seem to talk about is when they put this in here, what is going on with this thing? Why? Okay, there we go. What I want you, why we got all this extra shit in here? What is up with that? I don't want Cowboys franchise pages. I don't, what the heck? Go back. I don't want statistics. Okay. All right. I can see it here a little bit. Okay. I want you to understand, here's our wide receivers that we had that year. Okay. Because we didn't exactly have like Antonio Brown. It wasn't like we had Des Bryant. We had some scrubs for players. Golf Swam was our tight end. 26 catches. Golf Swam, I believe he was out of the NFL after that season. He was a starter. Starters and rosters. Oh, there we go. Okay, here we go. Damn. But it's still there. Why is it still here? I don't know how to get rid of that. What the heck? I've never seen that like that before. We had, let's see. Let me get all the receivers now. Michael Gallup started part of the time, okay? He started 9 of the games as a rookie, okay, who had 33 catches. 33 catches, okay? You had Amari Cooper, who came in later in the season. He instantly, went great with Dak. But you had Michael Gallup, who's a rookie. You had Cole Beasley. And who was the other receiver? Cole Beasley. Let's see. Noah Brown. Bryce Butler. That's it. Bryce Butler. That's it. Bryce Butler, Cole Beasley, and Michael Gallup were your receivers, and Golf Swam as your tight end. You didn't exactly have the cream of the crop of wide receivers to throw to. You didn't have the cream of the crop. Oh, snap. I need to damn, I'm just messing up. I've got to get my Zoom link on because DMV should be good. Mark Hudson, if we're keeping Lawrence, odds are we keep Randy. That's a good question.
Randy's on the free agent.
I don't know that you can keep, well, I don't know what their plan is. I wish I knew what their plan was.
But DeMarcus Lawrence is a free agent.
I honestly don't.
What they're going to do.
I honestly don't know what it is because I would have figured that they were going to be signing Randy Gregory because they originally said we're going to be signing Randy Gregory, but you're keeping D-Law, which means you've got that money that you're paying to him.
I would just cut him.
Right?
I would just cut him.
So here's the problem right there. You've got D-Law. Oh, wait. Let me get. Boom. Do a mic check here.
Sound nice, check 1. My mic sound nice, check 2. My mic sound nice, check 3. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready, Mike? Okay, and DMV is supposed to be calling in as well. DMV, who was definitely hanging out with the celebrities yesterday. I don't know what the Cowboys are doing. They called Bobby Wagner, and you know, depending on who you listen to, that they're going to not be in the sweepstakes because it's too much money. Okay, well, of course, you know, we heard that you know they wanted to.
It's not too much money to keep D-Law.
True,
but it's too much money to keep Cedric Wilson.
Like I said,
who was consistent last 2 years.
I don't know what their plan is. I honestly don't know. I wish I knew what their plan was, but I honestly don't know.
Oh, it's too much money to keep our punter.
It's just
We
crazy.
got rid of our kicker, but it's too much money to keep our punter.
Again, I don't know. So we have made some moves as far as letting go Greg the Leg. I know a lot of people are happy about that. Skip is frustrating to listen to. Skip is a freaking idiot. Skip Bayless is truly an idiot. I wish I knew what the plan is, but it seems. Oh, DMB, I didn't shoot you the link. Damn. Hold up, y'all. I done messed up. You know what it is? It's because I was messing around with freaking Rio. I got tied in with that FedEx Field shit, and it just messed up.
Yeah, FedEx is not a good company.
It says you joined my meeting there, DMV. How did?
Yeah, that was a minute ago. You sent it. It says a minute ago.
It says it's okay. I thought it was already open. Cancel. Okay, hold up.
Well, you have to log in.
Hold up. Let me see. Hang on, y'all. This is what you get with broke-ass media. Okay, DMV, it's coming. One of these days, I'm going to get smart with this stuff. I could have sworn I sent it to you, John. Bam, there.
It says you have another meeting in progress, the way he saw it to you.
Well, what is it? Does it?
That's what he said in the chat.
Oh, it must be because. Okay, wait a minute. Let's see. Okay, now I'm trying to start the new meeting, and here he is. Okay, all right, we got this. All right, we got DMV there, and my camera's not working over there, so it's just going to be you. So, DMV, what's up, brother? Unmute your mic. Unmute your mic.
I hate that part, man. But hey, what's going on, everybody?
Everybody. What's up, DMV? How you doing tonight?
And look, wife left me here with two of the boys while she went out of town, and it's been hell. But I'm making it work.
And you got time to spend it with. I feel honored that you got time to spend it with us.
Well, you know, I mean, I can't let her think that I need her for everything, right?
Okay, all right, okay.
Yeah.
I hear you on that one, but you know they're gonna claim that you can't survive without them. You know that's
exactly
that's, okay. All right, so I have to say I'm proud of you, man. My man is are you the offensive coordinator?
Well, apparently I'm going to be. It's going to be a whole bunch of stuff, man. But I know one of the titles is defensive coordinator.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, I know you were working with Marcus Spears yesterday, right?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, chalk talk. It was pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. Did you want to talk about it? Or
I would love to talk about it, man.
Yeah, I was about to say, did you want to tell everybody before I get all up into it? But
well, no, I was just because I ain't gotten you haven't filled me in on the detail. You sent a picture like, hey, we're working with Chalk Talk with Marcus Spears, so I'm really all excited about it and want to hear about it. But if you got it, plan to be on your channel, you want to tease it a little bit, and then we'll go over and check it out on your channel. That's cool too.
So look, I could tease a little bit because actually I got a special guest on my channel. I don't know if I told you, but I got your cousin Kirk on my channel. Who's going to do a special guest spot. We actually going to talk about that actually. Okay. But yeah, I've been. It's no secret that I've been over at Flint Hill. I'm in the process of becoming a coach over there, and Kirk Peterson is the head coach over there. He's going to be on my channel after this, and we're going to talk about, Marcus Spears dropping by and really just dropping some nuggets in the coach's office yesterday. So the thing about your cousin Kirk, man, is you never know. He has so many connections that you could just walk in the door and you never know who you're going to meet. Last week it was UVA's coaching staff, and yesterday it was Marcus Spears. So, tomorrow we're supposed to go out to a combine camp with the guy who runs the combine. So, I mean, it's just a great experience so far. Okay.
All right. Something caught my eye there. Easy Money said breaking Deshaun Watson has been traded on blockbuster deal to Philadelphia Eagles for 2 first. Okay. I hadn't heard anything on that one. Easy Money. I'll wait till I hear some confirmation on that one. I think that's a tease. That would be the one thing that would scare me is Deshaun Watson actually being with the Eagles. How about you?
Yeah, and it actually sounds like a move that they would make because the Eagles are not afraid to use draft capital. They're not afraid to make trades. They're actually probably the only team, I would say, well, Washington tried to trade for Russell, but the Eagles are the only team in the division that will make blockbuster trades, and they won't think twice about it.
Yeah, well, that's true. Well, to me, I did a live stream with Rio about an hour before we got on here. And Rio, he's as much as he's like, yeah, well, he's not a bad quarterback. He's actually really good. He had 27 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. And I'm kind of like, he was 6.7 yards per pass completion. I was like, where's the dink and dunk on that?
How was he when the cameras weren't there?
Man, they killed Carson Wentz a couple years ago. They need to stop it.
I mean, seriously. And I'm kind of like, you do know you played the Jags twice, right? You played the Texans twice, and you played the Jets, and you lost to the Jags when crunch time came.
Yeah, absolutely he did. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Carson Wentz is who he is. And a lot of times, I keep hearing about the Super Bowl ring that he has and all this. They wouldn't have got there.
Oh, my God. He pulled it. I was like, yeah, but he got a Super Bowl ring. It's like, dude. Seriously?
He helped him get there, but he didn't win the game.
The best thing he could have done was get hurt for them to win that Super Bowl ring. And I hate that I had to say that, but look at him in the playoffs. Look at him in close games. I can only think of one that he won, and that was against us. Other than that, he's crumpled in every type of those games. Every one of them.
I agree with you. All right, so I've gone, I've been like crazy on my channel and stuff with all the stuff that's been going on. We did get rid of Greg the Leg. Blake Jarwin didn't pass his physical, so they cut him. So that'll save us $2 million right there. We have made a couple of other moves. I know Francis Bernard, they're not going to be doing the tender for him, as well as I think 2 other guys, young linebackers. So technically I don't think we have any linebackers right now other than Micah Parsons. After asking D-Law if you take a pay cut, of course he declined, but apparently they say he ain't going nowhere. And I'm getting mixed signals about Amari Cooper, of course, who they've trashed. Now you hear that they're trying to, work out the relationship, and we also hear that the Browns might be interested in trading, giving up maybe a 3 or a 4 for him. What's your take on everything?
Man, I know that it's GM line season. Quite frankly, the only thing that has made sense to me throughout this whole process, Mark, is the fake rumor about Amari Cooper calling Dak Black Kirk Cousins.
Oh my God! Everybody is sending that shit to me. Did you hear that, Amari? It's like, dude. Okay.
Hey, it was a waste of a good roast because that was pretty funny. It was hilarious. I couldn't stop laughing at it because that would be the only thing that makes sense as to how this whole thing is played out. Because nobody here agrees with how they've treated Amari Cooper, and that would make the most sense.
Yeah.
Even though it's the most asinine story out there.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, let's be. Okay. Couple things in my mind. First of all, Amari Cooper is so quiet and low key. I don't see him doing that. I just don't. I just don't see him say. And the second thing, if you were pissed off, that would be what you would say. You're the black Kirk. I mean,
that was pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie to you. That had me rolling.
I don't think that's on the bullshit meter. That's the bullshit one. I mean, they could have had words, but come on. I mean, it'd be like, what, dude? What the F, man? I mean, you couldn't throw me.
That wouldn't piss you off if somebody called you Black Kirk.
I would just have to laugh. Come here, man. Let me give you. That's a good one, man. Come on.
Kirk Cousins only did it
quite frankly, you know what? As much money as Kirk Cousins has stole from the Minnesota Vikings, I'd say, hey, I'd like to have Kirk Cousins' money.
Don't forget about Washington too.
I mean, technically he did what Kirk Cousins did. Technically, not. I mean, from a money standpoint, when he kind of, because how many times did we have Dak? Dak was in the franchise again or something. He was holding out. Kirk Cousins kind of pretty much laid the blueprint. So Dak pretty much he's got a pretty
no. Dak didn't hold. What are you talking about? Dak didn't hold out.
No, I mean He did. He got the franchise tag.
Kirk Cousins got tagged twice.
Yeah, with Washington.
He got $19 million and $24 million, and then the third time, they went out and they got Alex Smith, and then they ended up saying, well, maybe we'll hold on to him and try and trade him, and then they out released him. They didn't even try to put the franchise tag. They went out and got Alex Smith.
But then Kirk got all that guaranteed money in Minnesota. That's what Dak wanted to do, but I think that we kind of,
I mean, either way.
Either way, he got paid.
But he still got paid.
The fact that somebody called you Black Kirk or somebody,
I don't think he did that.
That's an insult. That's an insult.
Okay, but I don't think that would happen. Like I said,
me either. I've
been called a whole lot worse that would piss me off more than being called the Black Kirk. Literally, I would just bust out laughing. Like, come on, man.
That's what I did. I thought it was funny.
Okay.
Black Kirk.
That's gone around and stuff. So, I still think Amari Cooper's gone. I think that they're just trying to save face, realizing we trashed the guy and we've hurt his trade value. Okay. The Colts didn't really trash Carson Wentz. They were acting like, oh, we want him back and everything. And then after he got traded, then you heard that he's kind of uncoachable and strong-headed and blah, blah, blah. After the fact. That's the way you do it. But the way we've talked about Amari Cooper, you would think that he was Antonio Brown.
Yeah. Imagine this, right? Imagine being in a relationship with somebody, and then they tell you, you really ain't shit. Like, I can go and find somebody else that can do better than you.
Well,
and then they go out for a couple of days, and they try to go out on a couple of dates, and then they try to come back to you like, let's talk. It's like, no, let's not talk. What are you talking about? You just, and then you talk trash about me to everybody else.
Yeah, that relationship, to me, that relationship's done. Although, we heard a lot of bad things between D-Law and the Cowboys until he got his money. Money talks, bullshit walks. But the whole narrative that you don't always get the whole truth in things. Like Skip Bayless will say that Dak Prescott got paid solely because of Amari Cooper. The way they make it out, it's kind of like, Amari Cooper's throwing the football to himself and everything else, or he taught Dak how to throw the football. But the reality think about, we had Golf Swam was our tight end.
Mm-hmm.
Golf Swam, right? We had a Michael Gallup who wasn't a starter at first as a rookie. We had Cole Beasley, and who's the other one? We had nobodies as far as receivers out there. We had nobodies.
We're about to do that again.
Well, maybe. I don't know. I think Juju's going to be here. I would be more surprised if Juju was not here than be surprised if he is here.
and that'll be a rude awakening because that'll be just like when they signed the one guy. I forget his name.
Alan Hurns?
Broke his leg.
Alan Hurns. Alan Hurns.
Yeah, it'd be just like that. It'd be just like that. It's the same damn thing.
Could be. But the thought being that CeeDee Lamb will be maybe your number one, or will Juju be your number one? Or are we going to play more 12 personnel and maybe go ahead and draft a great tight end?
Me personally,
I
just don't like the idea. I would rather just draft a damn receiver. If I'm going to do that, I'm just going to draft a receiver.
Or, we've heard about the hybrid role of tight end wide receiver.
We tried it with Michael Parsons.
No, wait a minute. You know what? I'm going to at least give them the benefit of the doubt. At least if they try something different. Because, think about Washington when Joe Gibbs got there. He went to the one back and created the H back, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, think about Pete Carroll and Shanahan when they came out and started doing the pistol offense. Hell, think about Miami when they had the Wildcat. At least there's some people trying some different shit. We ain't tried nothing new forever.
Everything but to draft the damn tight end.
Well, that and the one technique guy.
Or a safety.
Yeah. Pretty much. Those are the same positions and we'll struggle with it every time.
Okay, so
the fact that you're trying to make Simi a detached tight end type. I mean, I don't know. I don't like the idea personally. I mean,
he's light to be a tight end, but it's a hybrid role. But maybe
so they're trying to make him Blake Jarwin,
who's been released. All right. Well, let's. My heart skipped a beat when I heard that we actually called Bobby Wagner.
Yeah, I think they owe DQ that. They owed him that.
So we're getting, like 12 teams are interested in Bobby Wagner, and you could understand with the amount of tackles he's made and stuff. And then we heard that he's definitely going to be out of Cowboys' price range, but who isn't? I mean, our punter is out of the price range, for God's sake.
I mean,
I thought for sure that D-Law was going to get cut, and we'd take that money and work it towards getting a couple of players on the defense.
That's a smart thing to do.
Yeah, me too. I mean, to be honest with you, I was hoping. I don't know what I was hoping, but I just know that I didn't see this playing out the way that it did. I actually would have expected, or I would have liked them to at least try and keep most of the guys that we have together, and try and make something happen to where it's like, hey, we'll sign one more free agent to try and put us over the top. I was kind of hoping for that.
Yeah, we always hope for that, but we know the Dallas Cowboys.
It just seems like they are saying, F you, Mike McCarthy.
That's the other part of this thing because, like I said, I keep going crazy because you're trying to figure out what they're doing, and maybe they're doing the great baffle for us and keep everybody guessing. Because 1 minute you talk about, players that have high contracts have to perform. So, you trash your Amari Cooper. So we think, okay, we're going to get rid of Amari Cooper. Then you get this other thing that we're trying to work it out, but I think that's still they're trying to trade him. And you figure if that's the philosophy, okay, you can get rid of D-Law. Then to come back today, no, he's definitely coming back. And it's like, okay, so does that mean Randy Gregory's going to get re-signed?
He's a free agent.
That's what
I really can't call it. I've heard sources that they are close to Randy Gregory.
Right. So
if they're close to Gallup, I mean,
yeah,
the sources just don't know what the hell they're talking about.
That's the thing. And maybe this is a great deception and they're going to surprise the hell out of us with some crazy moves.
Well, they didn't cut D-Law. That'll surprise me.
It's possible.
Chuck Smith. Shout out to Chucky Smith. Damn.
Enough is enough.
No, that one.
Take the money out. All of it.
James Herr, would you trade first for DK and not sign Gallup?
I was not trading the first.
For DK Metcalf?
I'm not trading the first. I'm not trading.
Wait. Time out.
Would you trade your first for DK and not sign Gallup?
First off, I'm not.
Yeah. Definitely, because he's still on his rookie contract, I think. Isn't DK? This is his third year.
Yeah, I would do that.
But again, here we go again with all the wide receivers. I mean, you do that or you draft a wide receiver in the first round. That's still not addressing the fact that we need a linebacker. that we need help on the offensive line and that we need help
They
on
made
the defense.
receiver a need, Mark, when they could have just restructured Amari and then, now that's no longer a need.
And Cedric Wilson is too expensive too.
Yeah, he was
And
consistent.
damn, the punter's too damn expensive. They can't even pay the damn punter. What the hell are they?
Okay, no. Let's stop saying they can't. They won't. They won't. Because don't give me this crap, because I'm sitting here looking at the Rams that were in worse shape than us, talk about getting Matthew Stafford a contract that's going to be about $45 million, that they're going to be re-signing Von Miller for like 14, 16. They're trying to bring back Odell, and I hear rumors that Gronk might be coming there as well. They don't seem to be hamstrung, or you don't hear them saying that we can't sign the punter. We saw Aaron Rodgers get that $150 million guaranteed deal and franchise tag Devontae Adams. That's $70 million just between the two of them.
Someone in the chat said DJ Metcalf was already traded to the Chargers.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay, then that must have just happened.
Off the table.
Well, if he got traded, it must have just happened the last couple hours, because I didn't hear that.
I don't know if that's
Deshaun Watson got traded?
No, DK Metcalf got traded too. Andrew, I think you're thinking about Khalil Mack.
Well, yeah, Khalil Mack.
Khalil Mack got traded to the Chargers because they're thinking about being able to stop Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I'm about to say, goodness gracious, like what the heck is going on?
I wouldn't.
Be mad because all we've done is try. I guess we tried the whole addition by subtraction thing, but it sounds like we're subtracting a lot more than we're adding.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know what if is there a plan here, or what? I mean, we actually have Jerry Jones kind of MIA, since we heard that he had,
and we know why now.
But you know what coincides with this? I'm thinking that our problems are karma, man.
Billie Jean been whooping Jerry's ass for years.
Listen, she's 25, right? And it's 9 months of being pregnant. Been 26 years since we won a Super Bowl. We got rowdy right after our last Super Bowl. We fired Jimmy Johnson and said that any number of 500 coaches could win the Super Bowl with the team I put together. And we decided to get 501, Barry Switzer. And then you go through with the whole thing of Jimmy Johnson making amends and, we're going to put you in the Ring of Honor, and then you don't. See, I'm telling you, if they put him in the Ring of Honor in the playoff game going against the 49ers, that would have been the mojo that would have gotten us over the hump. I'm telling you. But the football god said, Jerry, you ain't living right, buddy. You ain't living right. Mark Hutchins, if this team is going anywhere, they need to work on both sides of the line in the draft. Mark, you must listen to Mark, don't you? That to me, that's our biggest problems. Stopping the run and running the football. Am I wrong?
I'll take it up a level. I won't just say that. I just won't say the lines. I think front seven, so you got to go linebacker too.
Yeah.
Linebackers in on that as well.
One football guru once said to me something that has truly stuck with me forever. He was smart, man, and it opened my eyes, and it was 100% right. They said when you control the middle of the field, you control the field.
Yeah.
And it's so simple. But when was the last time we actually controlled the middle of the field? Honestly.
No, but who was that football guru who told you that?
I don't know. Some smart guy. I know he hangs out with Marcus Spears or something like that,
Yeah.
Okay. But you're so right.
Some other football guru.
But you're so right. Up Gina C. What's up, Gina?
No, but it's actually funny. So I can share this with you. That's actually Gina C.
You're drinking, buddy.
Actually, what Marcus Spears talked about yesterday was controlling the trenches. That's exactly the biggest thing that he pretty much that we walked away with is that if you can control the line on both sides and you can set the tone there, you're good to go.
It's the truth. But see, that's the substance that the Cowboys don't invest in. They go for the sizzle. Let's get the CeeDee Lamb. Let's get the cornerback and everything else, because those guys sell the jerseys. For me, I swear that if you got rid of D-Law made in that June 1st cut, pick up a Bobby Wagner and get a big man in the middle, the defense is that much better.
Yeah, it is. And maybe Lyle Collins with him, too.
Well, Lyle Collins, apparently people have been calling more about Terrence Steele. And the Cowboys are like, no, we don't want to trade him because he's cheap. Hey, of course, he's cheap. You don't want to get rid of him.
Yeah, but he's good, though.
I would love for them to be able to trade Lyle Collins because then you lose his whole contract and you get some more cap relief. Yeah. But to me, one has to go or the other. Tyron Smith or Lyle Collins. You can't keep them both. Wouldn't you agree?
I agree.
I would let Tyron go.
I agree. I personally would trade I would trade Tyron Smith personally because I think he has more value.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just me. You know, they're gonna hold on to that for however long. I think that it's time to really address the left tackle position. Like actually really address it. They won't do it though. They'll address everything else except for the fact that, you know, hey, Tyron misses games every year.
Mm-hmm.
He misses too much time.
Yeah,
I mean, at this point, you know, we're questioning Amari's durability when he's actually out there playing games.
Right. And we're signing Gallup, who's coming off of an ACL.
Exactly.
Cheap.
So
cheap.
That's what I say. I don't know what our plan is here, unless it's that the Cowboys believe that they did so well in the draft last year that we can just draft our way and be a great team. And, you know, that would be the reason to try and trade Amari and Lyle Collins, get some extra draft picks and get some extra cash. I mean, I could go along with that. If you traded Amari and got rid of his contract and traded Lyle Collins, got those draft picks, if you could get, you know, that third round for Amari and maybe a fourth round for Lyle or maybe even a third, okay, I could get with that. And if you were going to get some cash and you were going to actually spend it in free agency, okay, I could get that. But if you're trying to get cash just so you could hold on to D-Law and pay him $27 million?
No, that's a no-brainer.
Another guy who's had trouble staying on the field.
Lately, yes. Yeah. He's had 2 back surgeries, the labrum surgery, and, of course, he had the broken foot during the season.
Yeah. And he started a rookie's growth.
Right. So, you know, to me, I need a guard, I need a center, and I need to start thinking about a tackle. But we know what's going to happen. Tyron Smith's been in California. He's been working on his body, and he's in great shape, and he's ready to go. That we've heard that every single year. How much time? And we still have a missing time.
Yep.
Ken Taylor says cut Rowdy. Oh, boy, because he's not pulling. Yeah, we can't afford Rowdy. You know what? That's going to be my next video. Cowboys are so broke that they had to cut the mascot.
Well, this is where I'm at right now. I need to know who this mystery daughter is of Jerry Jones. Maybe she can come in and help the front office do better than what we've been doing.
Well, you know, that was my thought is she's a diehard Cowboys fan, and she's like, my brother, half-brother, is running in the ground. I can do that. I can at least do that. Let me get in here and try. Because she said she's not looking for any more money.
Yeah, because she got paid, so you know he acknowledged her.
Right.
I ain't looking for no more money. I just can't sit here and watch Steven F everything up anymore.
That may be the, you know what, she is a Dallas Cowboy fan like us to just say, you know what, damn it, I can do something about this, okay? I want my place in the star. But
Steven, you're fired.
You know, actually, I feel bad for Jerry because you know, Marilyn Love has been with him over 40 years. You know, she worked with him before he bought the Cowboys and stuff, and she was the gatekeeper for that. You didn't get to see Jerry without getting past her. In fact, Deion Sanders, in his Hall of Fame speech, said that nobody covered Jerry Jones better than anybody else, that she was basically a Hall of Fame corner with the job that she did. So I know Jerry Jones literally like he lost a family member right there, or as he put it, his best friend. Then dealing with this whole situation about now the daughter and everything, the blowback on that. I think, and then whatever this medical issue is,
Smith.
I'm worried about him. And I'm worried about us because Stephen Jones, do we really want him to be the owner?
No. No. Nah. I'm good.
It's going to happen eventually.
What, the missus can't take over?
It's going to happen eventually.
I'd rather have the missus take over.
Chuck Smith, I think it's time to rebuild, get rid of everybody, get your money straight, then be smart. See, this is where I was kind of, because this is the other side of me that's thinking, maybe what they're trying to do is, because they don't want to fire Mike McCarthy because they don't like to, to leave money on the table. They don't like to do that. So they're going to have him coach for another year. I thought they're going to try and clear up some of the salary issues.
But they haven't.
Lose, get that, fourth place schedule or whatever, and go for Sean Payton. Because in some regards, it looks like we're not trying to win. I can't see anything that we're doing right now that's going to make us a better team. If at best you're only holding serve to where you were because you're trying to bring back, the players you had from this year.
That are injured. Bringing back injured players.
It's almost like Major League, and it's actually fitting that I'm on Cowboy Jobu right now.
Oh shit!
But
she wants to move the team.
Remember the owner was trying to make them lose, so she was just doing all this crazy stuff, just to kind of throw the team off.
Uh-huh.
Like, it kind of seems like that, doesn't it? Like
completely. You've gone through. You basically told your coach your ass. Your number one wide receiver, you then said he's ass. You then gone to your defensive end, said, can a brother spare a dime? And he says no, but we're going to bring him back. And so now that you've gone through and let everybody know that you asked him for a pay cut, you're going to go to somebody, you're going to go to Zeke and say, hey, you need can you give us some money back? You can't even, it's like, why would I give him? He didn't. So you can't do that.
Truth.
I mean, you could restructure them, but again, that's just doing the same thing that we've been doing all the other years. So it's like, you may be right that this is Major League and they're trying to tank for Sean Payton.
Yeah, that's kind of it. Sean Payton is pretty much like in Major League. I guess the correlation would be he's the owner or whoever that they're trying to sell to.
Yeah. Now, Hawk, you're my boy. You're my boy. I appreciate the tools and everything else, and you're hanging with us at the Hall of Fame. I'm not going to go through. I don't know how you can say that Dak can't win the big one. If you say Dak can't win the big one, then talk to the MVP out there because he lost to the same team we did as well, and it seems like he's choked in the playoffs the last few years as well.
How about this? He can't win the big one without McCarthy.
There you go. Or how about a team wins the game? Because, people will say, well, Jimmy Garoppolo beat Dak. Jimmy Garoppolo didn't beat Dak. That defense, that running game of theirs beat the Cowboys.
Their coaches.
Yeah, their coaches. And Lord knows their players weren't, scared to play the game. They came in there like a pack of wolves and kicked our ass. And they then followed it up and went to Lambeau Field and kicked Aaron Rodgers, but of course, Aaron Rodgers gets $50 million, and nobody blinks an eye.
Yeah, facts.
Okay, and knowing that he's a diva and all the shit that he does, so I guess it is what it is. It's going to be just like dude saying, if we weren't paying Dak, we could be we could afford Bobby Wagner.
If you weren't paying D-Law, if you weren't paying Tom
maybe
Smith,
but if you got Bobby Wagner, what's the point of having Bobby Wagner and not having a quarterback?
Right. There you go. Because you see the mad scramble that right now Mitch Trubisky is actually a hot commodity.
Well, of course he is.
Oh, God. Get out of here.
Seriously.
All
of a sudden.
That was a joke. Like,
No. Again, look, there's no quarterbacks out there. Look, Kirk Cousins is a $45 million guy right now, and people are talking about, maybe we should trade for him. Think about it. Jimmy Garoppolo just had surgery yesterday.
Wow.
On his shoulder, and people are saying, "Hey, maybe we'll trade for
Watson."
I mean, who else? I mean, Watson.
But he has to agree to a team. You can't just pick him up.
Angelica Barone. You didn't miss anything, Angelica. I mean, it's just the usual. The Dallas Cowboys dysfunction. It's just the usual.
To go to a team.
Yeah, at this point, man, it's like Mark. It's like this. It's like, what are we talking about here? We're talking about Mitch Trubisky. Like, I hate to be Allen Iverson with the practice moment. We talk about Mitch Trubisky.
We sitting
we
here.
Talk about
I'm
Mitch.
supposed to be the franchise player, and we're in here talking about practice.
Seriously, that's how bad. Look, hey, listen. After years of Washington fans trashing Carson Wentz, they think they actually got gold. Oh, he's not. He's. I mean,
look about Carson.
I mean, they only gave a 3 number.
We are talking about. Hold on. Oh, I mean, I'm just like, you guys have been talking shit about Carson Wentz for years, and now you're talking about how good he is. Okay? Look, you're talking about this guy, Carson Wentz. Look, come on. Mr. Fumble Ramba.
That's all they had. That's all they had right now, quarterback. I think he is no better.
You know, I say that Carson Wentz is a Hall of Famer. Wouldn't you agree?
A Hall of Famer or what?
Of more picks spent on a nobody.
No, he should be in the Hall of Fame.
You think about how many picks have been used to get this guy.
He should be.
I don't think that I can't think of anybody else that's had more picks spent on him than Carson Wentz. And the fact that somebody actually, Ed Warder posted 2 days ago that he talked to like 8 GMs that said that they would take Carson Wentz over Dak Prescott because of his pocket awareness.
One of them was probably.
And I was like, is that the same GM that's with a team like, say, I don't know, Carolina?
Man, Ed probably made that crap up.
Well, think about Carolina. Carolina gave up more draft capital to get Sam Darnold than the Chargers gave up to get Khalil Mack. Think about that.
True.
And that they still owe him $18 million for this year.
That's what you're paying Dak this year.
Right. The cap hit we have for Dak this year will be the same amount of money that the Carolina Panthers are paying Sam Darnold, whether he's on the team or not.
This one you might as well keep him.
But at this point, you know, Dak is getting Romo-ized. We're basically gutting the team because of mismanagement. You know, all of our value picks, as far as free agents we got from last year, J-Ron Curse, we're hearing that they're trying to work out a deal. We're not keeping the punter. I don't know who else as a free agent we signed last year that we're going to try and keep out of like 19 guys.
Well, that's what happens when you Walmart shop. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about this. Like, when you get clothes from Walmart, you get socks from Walmart, and you get, you know, a whole bunch of stuff. Like, you're not getting you're getting something that's good for that moment, but you're not getting something that's going to last you long.
Yeah.
Are we sure we're getting something that's good for the moment?
And over and over. So, unless they're planning on getting cheap investments and having that turnover work for them every time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're getting what you're paying for, which is short term. Sometimes it'll be cool for you, and sometimes it'll seem like it's like it's supposed to be long term, but it's really not.
Mm-hmm. The thing
I don't know.
Here's what I don't understand is, why do the Cowboys have a love for injured players?
The same reason that people have a love for buying used cars.
But I mean, you know,
that's what we are. We're used car salesmen.
In the draft, we're always looking for a discount. I mean, Randy Gregory, of course, because of the weed, and you know, Byron Jones, of course, he was actually injured in college, although he was the #1 defensive prospect allegedly. But we saw how that worked out for us. But you know, here it is, Michael Gallup. Oh, we need to get a long-term deal with him, and he's injured right now. You know, we had Sean Lee, who always had problems. Vander Esch had neck problems back in college. Jalen Smith, he was injured, and people thought he was never going to play. It's kind of like there's a pattern of getting these injured players.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, well, Bobby Wagner, listen, he don't miss games. Yes, he's going to cost some money, but guess what? You guys spent more money not signing Anthony Hitchens between the draft capital you spent on Jalen Smith, the time you waited for him, and then the money you paid him. Wouldn't they have been better off having signed Hitchens? Hitchens was a good linebacker.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. I can't call it, Mark, just like you can't. There'll be somebody that they let go this year that's going to be on the Super Bowl team next year. It's been like that.
Like Amari Cooper?
Yeah, probably more than likely. Or maybe somebody defensively. Maybe it'll probably be, you know what? It'll be Anthony Brown. It'll be Anthony Brown.
Yeah, our D-backs always seem to. Yeah.
Going into
I don't know. You know, I
actually playing
for a minute today when I heard Bobby Wagner that they made a call that I was like, okay, maybe there's a plan here. I got hope. And it's just like I just don't know what to think. You know, people have been sending me messages and saying, you know, Mark, you seem like you're about to lose it. You know, don't let your pressure get to you and stuff. But it's just there's no rhyme or reason to anything. To me, you are a buyer or you're a seller. Right now, the Rams, they're a buyer. We figure we can repeat. You know, if you are Denver, you're a buyer. We're trying to get more talent to get us over the hump. If you are the New York Giants, you're a seller because you're saying, hey, we stink. We're going to be, you know, starting all over. We need draft picks and we need to clear up salary. I don't know what we are. Are we a buyer? It seems like we're a seller. And sellers are teams that feel they don't have a chance.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know why we wouldn't feel like we don't have a chance, but I don't know. I really don't. But guys, I got to get ready to go. I got to get ready this show. If you guys tune in, I got Coach Kirk Peterson with me. We're going to talk a little bit about my coaching experience, some of the things that's coming down the line. You guys want to stay tuned for that.
Right.
And that's pretty much it, man. I mean, we're going to be talking some Cowboy stuff as well. But, you know, tonight we're going to focus a lot on some of the things that we have going on in the area. So you guys don't want to miss it. Also, you don't want to miss this raffle that I have for a DMV shirt as well.
That's right. And you're going to send me your logo, aren't you? So I can try and do something with it.
I'll take this offline, but I got you.
Okay. Oh, it's not for me. It's not from. I got you if you get it to me. We got some work to do in the shop and stuff. But definitely, I'm going to tune in because I want to find out more about Marcus Spears and stuff. You did interview him too, didn't you?
I did not interview him, but I set something up for the future because, you know, we were just talking X's and O's yesterday. And, you know, sometimes when you're surprised by people, like, you don't really want to be like, oh, I need you from a YouTube channel and stuff like that. So, you know, I just kind of felt him out a little bit. And then when he found out I had a channel, he said, you know, I'll definitely jump on. Just let me know. So just building a relationship, but it is coming.
You're the man, man. I appreciate that, man. Okay. All right. So everybody make sure you check out DM. Are we going to, one last thing, are we going to restart the chip challenge?
I don't know, man, because look, we still ain't even hit 5,000, man. So I don't know.
Well, okay, things are picking up now. Things are picking up. Fans are out here right now. They're getting hungry. They're getting thirsty about it. You know, I think we were just sick seeing Matthew Stafford win the Super Bowl, so I think they're gonna be coming back around here. All right, we're gonna check you out. How soon you starting?
I started in about a minute, so you guys click over.
All right, so he's telling me, Mark, shut the fuck up. I'm sorry, Dad. Mark, shut the frick up and turn on it over to him. All right, you get out of here. We got to do our drawing, and then we'll be over. Everybody, right, that was. All right, so my man DMV is going to be over there. He's working, of course, with Marcus Spears, so that's great news. And Mike, let's go ahead and do this drawing here. Oh, I'll tell you, hold on, before we do the drawing, let me make sure. Okay. This is what we're going to give away. Can you guys see this down there in front of Mike? Mike, can you point to it? Oh, I'm sorry. Can you point down there? I haven't finished it yet completely. I have not finished it yet completely. Can you tell what that is? Can you tell what that is? I'll tell you what. The first person to guess what it is will get you'll get a prize. Can somebody tell me what that is? Still waiting. Who's going to be the first one to say what that is. Look at it now. Okay, it's one of my prints. What is that? Let me see if I can get the camera on. Let's see. Let me get the camera on here. Mark's Pot's about to ground him. Okay, let me, boom, down there. What is that? Can y'all tell what that is? Oh, Ava. Is that Ava? Ava got it. Ava, what do you think about that? Amari. Somebody said, that ain't Amari. Ava, how good? Ava, right. Ava's, well, okay. Ava's got a prize. Shout out to Ava. So, we're going to be giving that away. Ava's like, you better be giving me that. All right. Are you ready, Mike, to do the giveaway? My boy Sabo in the house. Okay. Westbrook, it's fun being in here with y'all. I love it when Mark gets mad, though, telling fools off. You know, I haven't had too many fools in here, or haven't noticed it. Joanne Gonzalez, Casey Stewart, what's up, ladies? All right. We got Mad Mike Money. He's doing the pick segment, my pick magnet. You go ahead, Mike. Look at that.
Now, I picked this one at random.
Nathan Henry. Nathan said, put me in there.
I picked this one at random.
Oh, why is it? Gina C or something?
I picked that at random, too. It just
Gina, okay, you got to pick another one. Gina already got her prize, a TV stand.
Hey, but that one was at random, though.
Okay. And actually, she got the biggest prize, my number one son. All right? But, Gina, we're going to hook you up, too, girl. All right. We're going to pick another one. Oh, hold it. Put Nathan Henry in before you roll. Put Nathan in, because he just did the super chat. Shout out to Nathan Henry. Bobby Wagner. I wouldn't mind him. I wouldn't mind him either. Steve Walsh. Steve, what?
He is retired.
Steve Walsh was there with Troy Aikman. Is he still alive?
Yeah, but he's retired.
You think? Steve Walsh is older than I am. Okay. Alex Allen S. says, big shout out to the lady. My boo Dak. All right. People in AB wanna talk with you. Okay. Dak dropping a dime to him. Yeah, there you go. Here we go. Round and round, round and round. Boom, boom, boom. Who you got, Mike? Who you got? Who you got? Bam. John Jones. John Jones, you are a winner. Chicken dinner. Email me. Philly D, what's up, Philly D? Shout out to Philly D. All right, John Jones is a winner, and Gina C, well, she was a winner before the drawing. And we're going to go ahead and end this thing up because I want to see DMV with my cousin on there. Definitely, everybody, check out my man, DMV. I'm going to be doing my fireside chat. I got all kinds of stuff. I just don't know what to think, guys. I'm going crazy here trying to understand where the plan is here. It just seems like we're just like reaching and grabbing and just throwing shit everywhere, and I'm worried that we just don't have a plan. I'm hoping and praying that the Cowboys make a move to get Bobby Wagner. If they got Bobby Wagner and can keep D-Law with Micah Parsons and crew, that opens up things in the draft, but who knows what they're going to do? Who knows what they're going to do? I just don't know. But what I do know is Carson Wentz is with the Washington football team. Yeah, we're gonna have so much fun. Oh my God, we're gonna have so much fun with the Washington football team. But we're gonna grab our shot glasses. Everybody, turn on over to DMV and check him out. And I'll be out there, of course, doing my fireside chat. So here we go. Get your shot glass ready. Shout out to everybody. I appreciate y'all. Keep spreading the mojo. And God willing, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.
The party's over. They say that all good things must end. Call it a night. The party's over. And tomorrow and next year starts the same old thing again.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, real hate, man, that's like an art form, man. You know, it's like, you like a born hater, you know, like myself, man. You know, a lot of cats think they hate me, man. I mean, I'm mad, you know, I'm mad at everything, man. You know, brother got a nice car, man. Why you got a car, man? I only got one car. Why you got 3 cars or a wife or all that, man? I mean, that's played out, man. I hate on it till he's totally broke. It ain't got nothing like me, you know what I'm saying? Cause, yeah, that's what real hating is all about, man.
Situation requires is a whole lot more, and you shut your mother ass up.
Well, what happened was that second game, we got our ass kicked. The second half, we just got our ass totally kicked. We couldn't do diddly poo offensively. We couldn't make a first down. We couldn't run the ball. We didn't try to run the ball. We couldn't complete a pass. We sucked. The second half, we sucked. We couldn't stop the run. Every time they got the ball, they went down and got points. We got our ass totally kicked in the second half. That's what it boiled down to. It was a horse performance in the second half. Horse. I'm totally embarrassed and totally ashamed. Coaching did a horrible job. The players did a horrible job. We got our ass kicked in that second half. It sucked. It stunk.
Okay.